Welcome to the Argus IQ Daily Threat Brief for July 16th, 2026. The threat landscape is being reshaped by artificial intelligence, active exploitation of edge devices, and increasingly effective social engineering. Today, we cover Sonic Wall appliance compromises, click fix malware delivery, supply chain abuse, ransomware, urgent vulnerabilities, and the governance steps needed as AI agents gain access to sensitive systems and business workflows.
SonicWall SMA 1000 appliances are under active exploitation through unauthenticated server side request forgery and root privilege escalation. Successful attacks can enable appliance takeover, credential theft, tunneling, and lateral movement, making exposed SMA 6210, 7210, and 8200V systems an emergency priority. Click fix campaigns continue to turn trusted websites and user actions into malware delivery channels. Sandworm malware, Telepoos, and ClickLock have been linked to PowerShell and Bash execution, browser session theft, credential harvesting, cryptocurrency theft, and persistent remote access. Supply chain abuse remains active. HelloNet has compromised the VIPNet update workflow, while Phantom Enigma has used hijacked Brazilian government websites and mailboxes to deliver modular backdoors. Ransomware operators continue targeting government, transport, healthcare, and municipal organizations, causing multi-week outages and demanding as much as $3.1 million. Scattered spider activity demonstrates the operational cost of social engineering and MFA bypass, with a TFL compromise affecting 148 systems and about 27,000 employee accounts. Meanwhile, AI assistants face indirect prompt injection, unsafe tool access, and data exfiltration risks. Mac OS and Windows campaigns are also stealing Telegram sessions, browser cookies, credentials, password manager data, and cryptocurrency assets.
Organizations should treat every AI agent as a privileged identity, not as an ordinary application component. Inventory agents bind them to approved tools and data, enforce task scoped and just in time access, require confirmation for destructive actions, and record every tool call and memory change. AI assurance must expand beyond prompt injection testing. Assess retrieval poisoning, memory manipulation, sensor tampering, adversarial inputs, unsafe tool use, and failures against intended business or safety objectives. Use automation to accelerate vulnerability discovery and triage, but retain human approval for code changes, production deployment, and high impact exceptions. Formal, coordinated vulnerability disclosure is becoming a governance baseline. Establish secure reporting channels, researcher protections, escalation paths, remediation ownership, and clear timelines. Prioritize exposure and business impact, especially for internet facing identity systems, AI integrated applications, CI pipelines, and unsupported operating systems. Begin migration planning for Windows 11 version 24H2 Home and Pro before October support deadlines.
Social telemetry this period provides limited direct cyber threat intelligence. Most country and global trends center on entertainment, sport, culture, or finance rather than confirmed malicious activity. The useful signals are narrower. Concern about democratic resilience, voter deception, Iran linked activity, and regional tensions. Monitor these themes as context for influence operations and state linked activity, but require corroborating technical evidence before treating them as operational indicators.
CVE 202615409 and CVE 202615410 affect SonicWall SMA 1000 appliances and are associated with observed exploitation. Remove exposed management interfaces from the Internet. Apply vendor fixes or mitigations, preserve evidence, rotate credentials, and hunt for tunneling, root shells, unexpected reboots, and lateral movement. Root shells and unexpected reboots from the Assistant Nassau EE Fayday. Email Sinanio Marketing Emo 961 from less than a second 3 meset meter in order to interways. Restrict access immediately. X-Rite MAT6 spectrophotometers affected by CVE 202349900 and CVE 202349899 should be isolated until remediation is available. Patch Spring Authorization Server for CVE 2026222752 and Authentication Bypass, and rotate tokens and secrets after reviewing authentication logs. Upgrade Mantis BT for CVE 20264715 and CVE 2026528881. Patch Apache Tomcat against CVE 2026599083 and inspect rewrite valve configurations for crafted requests. Upgrade Snowflake connector for Python to version 4.7.1 or later to address CVE 202615.925. Apply current July updates for Adobe products. Chrome, Firefox, VMware AV Load Balancer, and Zoom. CVE 202653.412 may enable unauthenticated Zoom account takeover, so update all Windows, Virtual Desktop, and Software Development Kit deployments and investigate anomalous account activity. Isolate vulnerable operational technology and test fixes in controlled environments.
First, identify every internet facing appliance and management interface, then patch, isolate, or restrict access according to exploitability. Second, review AI agent permissions, endpoint telemetry, and identity logs for unsafe actions, stolen sessions, and unusual access. Preserve evidence before rebuilding systems, and validate recovery from protected backups. For more threat intelligence and practical defensive guidance, return to the Argus IQ Daily Threat Brief. This is Argus IQ signing off.